Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having an awesome Saturday night, enjoying time with their family, loved ones, and making the most of it. Look, I get it. I know what's going on. There's a lot of people that are feeling anxious and maybe stressed out about the current events that are going on. I just want to kind of empower you a little bit to take some steps so you can control your fears. Because, having anxiety about this whole deal, this whole coronavirus thing that's going on, isn't going to help you. It's not going to help you at all. So there's about 7 things that I can think of that I wrote down here. 7 different steps you can kind of take to get you in the right direction, get your mind off it. Because the more you think about it, the more of it you're going to get. So number 1, be proactive on lowering your stress levels. Basically, stress, it's going to increase your anxiety. So if you're stressed out about it, you're going to have more anxiety, and that can lead to depression and all that good stuff, man. Just stay busy doing something. Keep your mind off it. Be productive. Basically, if you've got let's say there's a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being there's no stress at all, and 10 completely stress. If it's even at a 7 or close to that, you need to fix it right away, man. Get out of that red zone, all right? Don't be in the red zone. That's not where you want to be. So don't wait until you get into the red zone to start doing something about it. Just start doing it immediately as soon as you find out, okay? I'm going to try to rush through these to keep the video as short as possible, because no one likes to watch a long, drawn-out, boring video. So number 2, remember, you're not helpless. No matter how the media makes you feel, the news, everything that you're hearing, it kind of leaves you in a helpless feeling state of mind, and you're not. Just think about have you ever moved somewhere and you're waiting on the cable guy and they give you a window from 8 in the morning until noon, and then come 2 o'clock, still not there, and it creates the stress on you? I mean, that shouldn't really even exist. Just don't feel helpless, and don't create things in your mind that aren't there, that don't really even matter, okay? And you're not helpless. There's plenty of stuff that you can do. Just do your part. Of course, engaging and doing what you're supposed to do as far as obeying the washing your hands and keeping your social distance from people, which I think we all should probably have done before this even took effect, but that's just me talking. All right, number 3, act from a place of logic rather than emotion. Basically, don't think with this, think with this. Yeah, don't go all crazy and get emotional about it. Be the voice of reason. In this crazy world that we live in, where there's more negativity than positivity, someone's got to be the voice of reason. It might as well be you, and hopefully, well, it might as well be me, and hopefully you too. So do not be emotional about it. Be the person, the go-to. Don't be like the sergeant that's crying when the battle breaks out, and everybody else will freak out too. Somebody has to be the voice of reason, so let that be you. Especially parents out there, keep your kids calm. Keep a good positive mindset about it, all right? And then number 4, change your negative what ifs to positive what ifs. Instead of thinking, what if we run out of food? What if this lasts forever and we can't go back to work until then? What if they shut everything down? I mean, all these different negative things that we're thinking, turn it to a what if in a positive avenue. Entertain me. Here's kind of an example. What if something positive comes out of this? More quality time with our family. There's something positive. Maybe I've already seen people uniting and coming together quite a bit, and I think that's awesome. What better positive thing can come than that? People coming together like we're supposed to and actually socializing, man, because now that we're told we can't go out, we actually want to. Most of the time, most people don't want to go out when they can. So yeah, that's a big thing right there. So find the positive in the situation, because what if my family becomes closer during the quarantine? And that's the kind of stuff you got to think towards, not what if this happens, because we're gonna get through it, all right? So just don't think of all the things that can go wrong. Think of what can go right, because there's plenty that's going to be able to go right, okay? Number 5, unfollow the panic. The more you follow it, the more you're going to have it in your life. Get rid of the Nels and Nilsson's negativity on the social media, the news. Turn off your TV, turn off your phone, cheat on it with a book, or talk to somebody in person, interact with someone. Turn it off. If you focus on that, that's what you're going to get more of, all right? Then number 6, differentiate between your the possibility and probability, and there is a difference. And I'll tell you, basically, with the spread of the information and misinformation that's going on right now, it can cloud a lot of that. So, and the stats, they're changing hourly. I mean, gosh, I'm seeing different things everywhere I look. I don't pay attention to a lot of the stuff that I'm reading, especially on Facebook. No offense, guys, but there's a lot of BS out there all the time, but during this especially. So be careful where you're getting your information from too, because we don't know what's true and what's not true out there. Just be smart about it. Don't just follow and be a sheep when you hear one thing and then roll with it and bring that into somebody else's life. And I mean, how many things have you heard that weren't true that you spread to somebody else and they believe it to be true, and you don't know that it's not true, or the person doesn't know something's true and they're not lying. That's actually what they believe to be the truth. So be careful where you're getting your information from. And then number 7, most importantly, guys, take advantage of this time. We're off work for a little bit. They're closing everything down. That doesn't mean, oh, we can sleep in now, or I don't have to shower. I don't have to shave for days and this and that, and I can play video games now. And no, use this time wisely. Whether you listen to podcasts, you read, watch videos, audio, you spend time with the doggies or whatever you got to do, your family, get to know them. They might be pretty cool. You never know. But no, definitely use the time wisely. Don't take it as a vacation. I had somebody at work yesterday say, oh yeah, I get a vacation from this place, and I'm not going to go any further than that, but it's not a vacation, man. This is a time for us to improve ourselves, and then next time something like this happens, be more prepared, because it will happen again. It's bound to. It's just the cycles of life. History repeats itself. It's no different than when the plague happened and H1N1 and all the other different things that have happened in my life and before my life. But don't wish for things to be easier. Wish for yourself to be better. Don't wish that, things were more simple for you. Just be strong. You want to wish for yourself to get stronger, better, and be prepared. Be so prepared that any obstacle that comes through you or at you, you can just get right over, through, around. Just be ready. Just always be prepared for anything, because nothing's promised. And we should go into that mindset all the time. Tomorrow's not promised. There's nothing guaranteed. There's always uncertainty. So it's on us. We create all that for ourselves. While we have no control what's going on right now with all this pandemic stuff going on, we do have control of how we can control our anxiety, our stress levels, and how we can respond to this instead of react. All right, guys, I hope this has been a little helpful. Hope everybody has a good night. Just something to kind of, little food for thought. This would be a good time. Just remember, life always has its ups and downs. It's just the way life is. It's a test. It's going to make us stronger. Fail often, fail forward. It's just one of those deals. So when you're feeling down and you're feeling anxious about this whole deal that's going on, keep in your mind that things are going to get better. We're going to get through it. We always do. We always will. So it's a tough time. I get it. I understand. I totally know it's real. It's happening, and I know it's a tough deal. I'm sorry, but we're going to get through it. So give yourself some grace. Just take care of your mental health and realize an up's going to come soon. All right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching.